Today's hot news is IBM's new Unified Global Markets Organization. As part of this change, MEA has become a market within the new EMEA geography. To cover this important event, our news reporter Usama Barkia is in Dubai to share with us some additional details.
Good morning, everyone. I am right here in Dubai in front of this beautiful lake where you can see behind me the IBM office, the regional headquarters for IBM in the Middle East and Africa. It seems that MEA is a diverse region with a lot of countries, a lot of culture and languages, and a diverse business environment. To talk more about MEA, I'm glad to have with me today a special guest, Sophie Stanton, the CMO of IBM in the Middle East and Africa. Good morning, Sophie.
Good morning, Usama, and thanks for the invitation.
So, Sophie, it seems that MEA is a diverse and somehow complex region. Can you please provide some insights to help demystify this market for our colleagues in Europe?
So let me think, Usama. Is MEA a diverse region? Well, it covers 70 countries, it has 2 billion people, it spans over 4 time zones, and there are over 2,000 languages spoken in this region. And IBM has been present in MEA since 1939, and today we have 6,000 employees covering 5 regions. IBM has also invested in many countries, and today we have 2 research centers, 3 global delivery centers, 2 IX studios, and 7 client centers. And cherry on the cake, the region also hosts its own MSc center and its own digital sales and commercial center, both co-located in Cairo. So I guess the answer is yes, it is very diverse. Now, is it a complex region? Well, the region is challenged by geopolitical tensions, and its economy is not only impacted by COVID-19, but also by the fluctuating oil prices and the exchange rates. The future growth of the region will be driven by the fact that we have a very young, tech-savvy population and the fastest growing digital consumer market combined with exponential middle-class growth.
Wow, that's impressive indeed. What is the IBM strategy in MEA to capture this opportunity and better serve clients and governments?
The IBM addressable market opportunity is around $27 billion. But the real opportunity for IBM is the opportunity to make a real difference in this region and unlock the innovation and entrepreneurial spirit of the region. Our focus on the commercial space and building an effective ecosystem will be key. In our region, 70% of the revenue comes from South Africa, Saudi, UAE, and Turkey. We also rely heavily on our partner ecosystem and commercial to cover the rest of the market. One of our business priorities is to align with national agendas to transform nations. We play an important role in helping the government execute their transformation plans. We are aligned to the National Saudi Vision 2030 and the UAE National 2021 plan, for example. Another focus for IBM in MEA is to develop local talents and skills. The region has some great talent. We leverage various programs and platforms such as PTech and IBM Digital Nations to bring needed skills to the local people.
So we're present in the region since 1939, right? I assume we have built over time trusted relationships across a number of industries and clients. Can you give us some examples of collaboration with clients in key industries?
Indeed, we have successfully built trusted relationships across various industries. I'll give you a few examples that illustrate the fantastic work our teams are doing in the region. In government sector, for example, we have strong relationships in many countries of the region. I'll give one example here. IBM in Egypt has been selected for one of the biggest national projects in the country for the full automation and digitalization of tax administrations and procedures. In the financial service industry, first, Abu Dhabi Bank partnered with IBM to create the very first fully digital bank in the region, covering operations in Saudi, UAE, and Egypt. And like the rest of the markets in Europe, IBM is also responsible for running and maintaining operations of all major banks, mainly in South Africa and Turkey. Another example in travel and transportation, we work with the biggest airlines in the region, such as Emirates Airline, Etihad Airways, and Air Mauritius to help them achieve their long-term growth plans. But we are also a big partner for healthcare organizations in the region who trust IBM to transform into digital healthcare providers, and we have fantastic projects with Dubai Health Authority and the Ministry of Health in Saudi and in UAE.
This is fantastic. What about competition?
With regards to our competitors, You will find the usual suspects, I'm afraid. Microsoft, AWS, Accenture, but the region has strong local system integrators with major market share in services that plays a critical part in the ecosystem and both compete and partner with us. Also, Indian and Chinese tech players are very active in Africa.
Sophie, thank you very much. This was really insightful. Do you have a message for the EMEA marketing teams to close with?
Of course, I have a message for the EMEA marketing teams. The marketing MEA team is delighted to join the European team, and we are looking forward to collaborating cross borders with you all.